Okay, tow partners and band member. Is there some sort of similarity?
Yeah, I really don't know how the band thing works. I mean, everybody says, you know, band this, band that, they break up, fight, you know what I mean? And towing is like, you know, my whole life depends on my tow partner or vice versa. You know what I mean? I've told people in that aren't even, you know, like, quote-unquote tow partners. I mean, I don't really think there's like a tow partner. I mean, me and Ikaika Kalamo been doing a lot of stuff together. You know, Ryan Rossin changed my life, towing me into a wave at Jaws when I was a kid, towing the XXL, and this year I had the opportunity to, you know, give back and, you know, help Nate catch, you know, probably the baddest wave I ever seen. And I knew that one was the one. There's nothing was gonna make it so it ain't going down, but yeah, tow partners is a trip too, because, you know, some people, you know, they gotta have their chick or something's going on, they can't make the swell, and you gotta find somebody else, and you're recording, and this guy's gotta record this part, but his chick's mad, and he's gotta go figure his stuff out. And, oh, we're leaving on a trip, but he's gotta go hang for 2 days without no distraction, you know, quality time. And it's like, I mean, if your chick is that blown and can't support you, or you just gotta, you know, do what you gotta do, then maybe you should change chicks. But I mean, you know, it seems like that's one of the biggest problems between band members, tow partners, or whatever it is in the relationship outside of what you're doing. Whether, you know, it's drugs or alcohol. You know, I've always been told if drugs or alcohol don't get you, a girl will one day.
How much has the XXL Awards changed since you won in 2002?
Oh, it's changed dramatically. I mean, before, you know, you get the biggest wave, you win the whole thing. Now, you get the biggest wave, if you didn't paddle in, you're not cool. Or whatever, I don't know. And, oh, you didn't make the wave, or you didn't this. And, well, you weren't even out there, so why are you even talking, you know what I mean? Half the guys are sitting on this channel like, yeah. And then they critique paddling or towing, or, you know, those are just small-minded people that aren't, you know, they don't have enough thought to be able to do everything. You want to paddle in or tow in or boogie board or stand up paddle, or however you get into the wave. Who's to say it's wrong? I mean, I had the young boogie board donkeys and all that stuff, and every paddle in and tow in, but the ocean is just amazing. I mean, if you're in there swimming, you know, I think that's the whole thing. It's how you feel, not really how anybody else feels. And the XXL just kind of changed to where you gotta fit this like model now of, I don't know, just it's kind of trippy, you know. I love the contest. It changes a lot of people's lives. It does a lot of wonderful things. It pushes us to the limit to wanna, you know, you seen your friend get the nutsiest thing as this well. Next well, you're like, I'm taking the ride of the year. You know what I mean? So it's a really good thing to make people push the limits of surfing right now, because at one point it was kind of just towing for the XXL. Now it's paddling into waves that guys are used to tow into. You know what I mean? So the XXL definitely changed surfing on a super gnarly level, to where people are trying to, you know, do amazing human feats, you know, regardless if they're gonna get in the XXL or not. But the XXL will showcase it for sure.
Does the camera angle affect the ability to judge the size of the wave?
Definitely does. The lefts at Jaws, if you shoot it a certain way, can look beyond, you know, and above, looking down. I mean, like that shot of Ace Cool back in the day, so it was 100-something feet. It was from the helicopter, so I mean, you can make any wave look big. But, I mean, you know how big the waves are. The people know how big the waves are. There are some guys out there that claim their waves are 100 foot, and, you know, camera angle said it was not. So, I mean, you know, camera angle is everything. I mean, in this interview and anything, to portray it how you want to, yeah, I guess.
Do you think women should get the same prize money in surfing as men?
Women? Yeah, why not? I mean, women should get, I mean, if they're out there doing it, why not? I mean, it's only going to grow our sport. To hold women back in any sport, I mean, only shrinks your sport, you know. Sometimes women are what makes sports, you know, grow beyond. I mean, in the Olympics, they're not like, oh, girls running sucks. You know what I mean? I mean, they're just on the same level. They're athletes. They're, you know what I mean? They're out there, you know, pushing the limits of where women's, you know, sport should be. I kind of like seeing the girls out there. I mean, you know, they kind of get in the way. They're pretty, you know, dangerous. I mean, but besides that, you know, I think if they want it, they should have it. And why not broaden our sport? You know, we're all men. I mean, if you bring the women, it's only going to make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And, you know, like they said, women are what drives the economy, right, to buy stuff. So, I mean, if they're stoked, it's only going to equal more money for us in the end.
Communicating in the way that we do. Birds